Bit rate is stable. All right, here we go. All right, I believe we're all set. Hey guys, gamer of gamers in the zone, and welcome back to Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. Last we played, some of you might have missed it because I did it at the start of my recent Castlevania stream, which, so I guess to catch you all up, basically the reason I did that is because I want to, moving forward, make it to where at the start of every stream, we play a bit of Tomodachi Life. Just sort of check up on everyone, because this is one of those games where you're kind of encouraged to check in on a daily basis. So, with that in mind, I've got myself a Mountain Dew. Let the games begin. Ooh, that was a loud one. Gamer Prime, a moment if you don't mind. You might consider adding a new me to your lovely island. You'll be able to build up the island once there are 6 residents. Yeah, good idea. Before we get to that, let's quickly check in on how everyone's doing on the island. Starting with collecting our daily offerings to yours truly. Another $61.20. Yeah, I have offline been making sure to check in on a daily basis to make sure I collect the daily offerings. Alright, let's see what we have at the grocery store today. Oh, they brought back the butter cookies. The Napoleon cake. I've never heard of that before. Creamy cream and layers of flaky crust. Has nothing to do with that short dude? Short dude? Is that a reference to something? Like, considering how it's talking about flaky crust, is it like referring to that guy from the video where it's like, baked on a buttery, flavored crust? Frozen yogurt, a texture of ice cream with a tartness of yogurt. We've bought the butter cookie before, so I guess we'll buy... Yeah, just go ahead and buy all of these in case I ever want to give one of my residents one of these. And then, let's see what new clothing we've got at the clothing store today. So for today's daily specials, let's see. Not a bad variety of options here. Once again, it's really going to come down to what the actual, you know, friends that my Miis are based on are interested in wearing and getting as I play the game. So let's see, I guess I'll start by checking in on my Mii. So we got a lot of Miis to check on.
Yeah. Did you need something?
You know, what's going on?
Sorry, I'm a little upset with Jedi. Why did he have to say that?
Upset with Jedi? What, did he lie to you about something?
Come on.
I have no idea what happened, but we will check on that eventually. Let's see what Jackie's up to.
Huh. Hello. I've been thinking lately that freezing time and I could get to know each other better. Do you think freezing time and I would make a good team?
That's a good question, because I don't know how often Jackie and Freezing Time interact. Ultimately, though, considering what all Jackie's into, maybe they get along well? Probably.
Really? Well,
I know Jackie's
maybe
not
there's
really that much
something
into
there.
Touhou outside of
Who
maybe,
knows?
like, you know, the memes and stuff. But yeah, I'll encourage them to be friends. I want anyone in my community to get along well.
I hope Goggers and I remain friends forever. Bazinga.
Hey, I hope so too. I forgot that there's a Roomba in the casual home. Is Jedi just oblivious to the fact that I'm upset with him in the game? Alright, not much there, but it's something. That just leaves us to check in and see how Doc is doing. What you up to, Doc?
Well, hello, Gamer Prime.
Oh yeah, I gave him the proper
I
bow.
want someone to unironically tell me I'm so edgy, or that I look like I have a wild side. Can you get me some clothes that make it look like I'm not scared of a walk on the wild side?
Well, you look great as is, though. Are you sure?
Great, huh? Well then, I guess I'll keep wearing
Are you
this.
sure you want something like that? I mean, if you really want some, but I mean, you look great in that already.
You like best.
Format. I'll be honest, I'm not that big into ebooks, or definitely not audiobooks. I prefer to actually read my books instead of listening to them. Like, you know, back in the days of middle school when they had those read-alouds, I was never able to pay attention. I know I have ADD, but it's like, they're reading the story to me and I was unable to pay attention. So ultimately, I think it's easier when I'm actually reading the book myself, so I prefer either paperback or I think I usually like to have hardcovers when it comes to my books.
Yeah.
Like books I like to read.
Material could be the perfect weapon.
The perfect weapon? Doc, what do you plan on doing there? Are you trying to be like Seth from Deltarune? Okay, Jackie's currently in her house.
I won't let this stop me.
Alright, so that seems to be about it for now in terms of checking up on everyone. So, as per the game's recommendation, and what I'm interested in doing today until Doc's ready for movie night, is I'm interested in adding a new me. So, last time I added Freezing Time, interesting that Freezing Time didn't want anyone. For today's stream, we're going to add Freezing Time's other friend. We're going to add Kurumi. So there's a few design options we can go with for Kurumi. I'd say probably, I mean, there's a few options I can go with here in terms of trying to find a good design for Kurumi. So we'll go with something like maybe this. Oh, what is... I don't know what just happened when I tried dragging out the tab. Alright, well, anyway... Alright, I've got it on a separate window so I can still see chat. I suppose I can work with this. I just need to consider which face would work best for it. think something like that might be pretty good. I mean, something like that might also be good. Definitely not doing that again. I think this one is maybe the most accurate. Alright, now the hairstyle. Now the hairstyle is a pretty complicated one. Because, like, the front, I could probably go with something easy here. But then when it comes to the back end, that's where it's, like, going to get a bit more challenging to consider which hairstyle would best suit Kurumi. Because Kurumi's hairstyle is very specific. That it's going to be tough to find one that best suits her. Because most of these hairstyles, like, some of the longer ones, they're not exactly what I'd say I'd be looking for. I mean, I can have a look around, though. I don't think any of these are really what I'm looking for. Isn't this like one of these Jackie's hairstyle? But yeah, this is going to be a tough one, because none of the available hairstyles really match Kurumi's look. 'Cause the thing is, Kurumi has a lot of hair. So I have no, like, both on the front and the back. So I have no idea which hairstyle would best represent her in this situation. I mean, that one's pretty decent, but at the same time, the front part of the hair has, like, more of a spiky aspect to it. I mean, I suppose that's at least a decent hair length to match what I'm going for. At the moment, I currently can't think of any better options, so I guess we're going with this. At least the color of Kurumi's hair is like a good old nice yellow. So that should be a pretty simple setup to pick. Yeah. Eyebrows, I mean, doesn't really have much for eyebrows. Actually, no, the eyebrows don't really have the same color on her design as the... Doesn't really have much emphasis on it as well. So probably something like, it'll probably be just more like hidden underneath the hair. Because it's sort of like on top of the hair in a sense. And pretty high up from the eyes. Okay, how do I want to go about the eyes here? This is always... Now, in terms of the color, I mean, it looks like the color of her eyes are kind of the same color as her hair. Maybe a slightly different shade. So we could go with a bit more something like that, maybe. Like, challenge now is similar to, say, Tori's design. He's trying to best figure out which eye design best represents Kurumi. Because there's a lot of options here, and I don't know which of them would best represent Kurumi's design. Amidst what's available to us here. I mean, something like that is kind of decent, but at the same time, actual pupils of the eyes are a bit too high up there for that one to work. This one I might just need to go with my gut. Let's see, because another thing to consider is that her eyes don't really have any proper eyelashes. So I think, honestly, amidst all the options here, this one might be our best option. Amidst what's available. Alright, nose, I mean... Once again, similar to most designs, these kind of characters usually have a tiny nose. So I could just go with something simple like that. Maybe... something like that could also work, I guess. I would just go with something like that. I mean, yeah, that kind of looks like it. Alright, there we go. That kind of looks a bit like Kurumi. Though I also know that the mouth is kind of closer to the rest of the face there. Okay, so I think something like that would look pretty good for what we're going for. Actually, maybe this smile would suit her better with... no, actually. Actually, maybe that. That would also be pretty good. Then, okay, Kurumi, as far as I can tell, does not have any glasses. Now, I can't think of anything I'd like to add in regards to the face paint. What I would like to add, though, is hopefully this actually fits well on the hair. But Kurumi does have a bit of a ribbon, like on this corner of her head. It's mostly a white-looking ribbon, so I don't know how well I'm going to be able to draw this. It's a ribbon kind of like that. I'm not sure how I'd best draw that. For the most part, it would just be something like that and... Better show it. So maybe I'll have that be a bit more specific. Yeah, that'll work better. Well, that looks bad now. Alright, a bit messy. Oh, no. A bit messy up top there, but I think that'll work for what I'm going for. No. It's something to at least represent the ribbon that's in that Kurumi wears. I mean, I guess you could add a little bit more detail to it, like that. A bit simplified, but I mean, in my opinion, this will work. Yeah, I think this will work decently for a me. Now, as always, I'm never able to tell the exact height of different characters in the Touhou series. I feel like I'd at least want to make this character taller than, say, Tori. I'm not entirely sure exactly how tall I want to make her, though. This me is Kurumi.
My name is Kurumi.
Can I hear that again?
My name is Kurumi.
Yeah, I think that'll work. Kurumi's gender. As always, I'm just gonna stick with the actual character, which I'll have be female. Now, in terms of the age, I don't know. I guess the question then is, like, what can I make the max age? Now, I mean, since Kurumi is technically a vampire, it makes sense that it won't age. So I'd like, what's the highest, the maximum age I can put on this? Okay, so max I can put is 150. I'm certain Kurumi as a vampire is probably much older than that. But I'm gonna go with that. Who knows, maybe there's actually a correct age that freezing time can offer, and I just am doing this wrong.
My name is Kurumi. It's nice to meet you. Today is July.
I also don't know what Kurumi's voice would sound like.
So,
My name is Kurumi. It's nice to meet you.
I mean, I could give her like the
July 18th, 2020.
1,000-year-old lolly voice, though at the same time, I don't know.
my name is Kurumi. It's nice to meet you.
I could start with something like that for now, and
2026. So, how does this voice sound? My name is Kurumi. It's nice to meet you. Today is July 18th, 2026. So, how does this...
My name is Kurumi.
My name is Kurumi. It's nice to meet
I'll go
you.
with that one, but I mean, I could see a childish voice sounding a bit more
So,
fitting.
how does this voice sound?
Because the thing is, we don't know much about the, you know,
It's nice to meet you.
the PC98 Touhou characters outside of, like, the big ones like me. Oh, hey, Freezing Time, welcome to the stream. I guess you could say that... yes, I summoned you by adding you and Kurumi to the game. That's basically what I've done. Welcome to the stream, Freezing Time.
My name is
I
Kurumi.
think Kurumi is a me.
Nice to meet you. Today
I
is
couldn't
July
find
18th,
any
2026.
hairstyles that best represented Kurumi in terms of, you know, the hairstyle variety that Miis are given in this game.
Today is July 18th, 2026.
But yeah, so far I've been mainly, so in a way, I've kind of added the characters based around,
Today is July 18th, 2026. So,
like I'm gonna give it like your character name, so like say Tori I've named Freezing Time, but I'm still gonna make it based on the actual, hey, Blondere Rants, welcome to the stream.
So, how does this voice sound? My name is Kurumi.
So feel free to offer like your advice on what you know about the character to consider if what I've set up best represents the character, at least in terms of what I'm able to do in Tomodachi life here. They are not really... Like here, you sort of set their personality. Because depending on what you set them to here, is like what ends up becoming their overall personality. So since you probably know a lot more about Kurumi than I do Freezing Time, I will gladly let you take the wheel on which presets here I should give Kurumi's personality. So I'll go ahead and give you a moment to... By the way, how are you doing today, Freezing Time? Same for you, Flandre. How are you doing today? So I guess while you're to offer a bit of a push in considering the best options, I guess, because the only thing to really go off of for Kurumi in like setting up the best options for the personalities just based on the simple interactions, you know, Reimu has with her. One thing that first, Dobio need Kurumi as a person or as a what? Oh, do you? Okay, you put a B there instead of space. Do I need Kurumi as a person or as a character? Well, here's the thing, because I'm specifically adding the characters to represent, you know, you and Kurumi. And so I've initially started out by just simply setting them based around how I know the characters that, you know, you guys go with. So, like, last stream, I added Satori, and I tried to set up the personality based on how I interpret Satori as a character. Now, seeing how these are based on your characters, though, I will give you the option that if you think there's something, if you'd like to put more of your personality onto those characters, I'm down to make it that way. You'll find actually, though, now a bit sad after playing one visual novel, but some things had unforeseen consequences. What, was it like a Touhou visual novel or something? I wouldn't be surprised if Touhou has visual novels. You know, the only one I directly know of is one that Nui played called like Sequoia Gives You Life Advice and Dabs, or was it Sequoia Gives You Therapy and Dabs? I forget the exact name of that one, but I remember Nui playing that one. It was that is an actual fan game someone apparently made. Very cheap, by the way, so if you ever just, like, as a joke gift to one of your Steam buddies, you could just gift them Sequoia Gives You Therapy and Dabs. Back on task here. I'm gonna think here. So movement, I feel like with the personality most Touhou characters would have, and I feel like with what we were given of Kurumi, I feel like they're relatively quick, I would think. Speech, I mean, again, I'd have to go back and look at what the interactions with Kurumi was like back when I played Touhou 4. So give me a moment to look around here. Here it is, Touhou 4. So I'm gonna need to find... I mean, there is a Touhou character named Kurumi. You can tell that I designed the Mii after her. That there's also a person named Kurumi. Whose personality do I need? I mean, this would probably be an easier choice to make if Kurumi himself was actually here. I guess I'm gonna leave that choice up to you, Freezing Time, on which you think would be more interesting to have in this game for Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna base it on the in-game character's personality. Just gonna be doing some looking around here. Here's this thing not loading properly. Okay, this is when I got into the actual game. And I'm pretty sure it was level 2 here. There are some Touhou visual novels, but nope, not this time. You played it. The No Existence N of You and Me. And yeah, you haven't misspelled the title. It's literally spelled like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm normally not that big into visual novels, but I'm certain it must have been a good read. Okay, I'm almost at the interaction with Kurumi in the game. Let's see. There aren't a lot to go off from PC98 games, especially since it's not a character like Mima or Yuka. But if you have to interpret Kurumi... Oh yeah, that moment when I first realized that was Kurumi. And I just backed away from the camera. This is one of the funny moments I remember on the channel back when I was playing the Touhou games. This basically gone from Tomodachi Life to me reminiscing about some of my favorite moments on the channel. Okay, so she's a gatekeeper. Yeah, from the interaction given in the actual game, there's not much to go off of. You're right, freezing time. You would say that she's quick, she's way more honest than polite. Though not to overdrive. Is she energetic to some degree, but she never leaves the lake. She chill, serious. Yeah, because they don't offer much, so I guess I could just keep that one kind of on the in-between. She is quite full of herself, not sure where that would go. And she is quirky. For you, you would suppose so. Okay, so if I go with something like this, and energy, to some degree, energetic. Okay, so if I were to go with something like this, we'll see what the overall personality is given, and if we don't think that fits Kurumi well, we can switch to... We can try messing around with it a bit more and see if we get something else. So let's see. So in terms of... Yeah, again, here, I've kind of been going with my own preferences here in terms of the voice given, the overall age. I went with the highest one that's available, considering that, you know, she's a vampire, so she's probably very old. So this is what I'm going with here. So, let's see what's given to her. Outgoing, sociable, traits optimistic and passionate, follows their instincts. Dynamo, assertive and highly regarded, trusts their own instincts, and easily commands the respect of others. Alright. So what do you think, Freezing Time? Do you think that... Okay, maybe not that quirky. I mean, if it fits the overall personality of Outgoing, then I guess it doesn't matter. But if you feel like this doesn't suit Kurumi, I can maybe adjust a few things to see if we get something different. Because I think with how the personality works... So, okay, first I gotta have her properly added to the island, and then we can change it up.
Hey there. It's nice to meet you, Gamer Prime. I'm Kurumi. I'm an outgoing dynamo who loves getting to know others. People often tell me I'm...
I don't know. I don't think the age has much effect gameplay-wise, so I'd say don't worry about the age too much at Freezing Time. Okay, so what I'd like to... Oh, wait, I'm still interacting with her. Hang on. Before we continue with Kurumi... Why can't I control anything? Uh-oh, the house is basically an island of its own. She won't be able to leave. I mean, she has wings. She can fly over to the main island. Add some landscaping to connect the main island to the land around her home. To do some landscaping, press X and select... Okay, I guess I gotta go through this tutorial before we gain the opportunity to change her personality. Alright, let's start with some grass. You can come back to Island Builder later and work with different types of landscape. I mean, can't I just add a bridge or something? Since it's your first time, a location has already been chosen for you. Please fill in the highlighted area with grass to connect the land. Alright, there. Perfect, the land is connected now. Now please press minus to exit the Island Builder. Alright, well at least it's connected now. What is my meat doing on the ground? Can I explain what's command the respect mean? Okay, but Kurumi does live in the middle of a blood lake. That's funny. With the land connected, she can go other places and meet other people. You can transform the layout of your island in many ways, including building new land where the sea used to be. This is where you can connect areas together or make room as needed. Hey, if you make the island bigger, it seems like plenty of Miis could live here.
We interrupt to bring...
Oh, now Kurumi's the news anchor.
Here's what's happening on our island.
What's going on?
The Society of Touhou is now freely welcoming residents, meaning anyone can land upon our humble shores anytime. Residents are overjoyed at the news, calling in to say, finally, a fresh audience, and our numbers will soon be multitudinous. There will be no stopping us. Our might will be infinite. Thanks for watching. I'm Kurumi, enter up to date.
Sometimes Miis can get married or become roommates. All of your Miis are living by themselves right now, but it makes sense that Miis who get married or become great friends might want to live together in a bigger house. You can help foster these kinds of relationships by helping your Miis interact with each other. Give it a try. Well, I mean, since I know Kurumi and Freezing Time are good friends... let's go ahead and introduce to... What do you want? Hey, Gamer Prime, another quick tip for you. Ever feel like you have to drag me halfway across the island just to talk to another specific me? Well, there's an easier way. Just grab the me you want, press Y to open up the me list, and select the other me to bring the both of them together immediately. Okay, cool. Alright. Here we go. Let's have these two meet up.
Me, could I have a moment? My name is Freezing Time.
Hey, freezing time. I'm Kurumi.
Sabo, Kurumi,
Yeah, I tried my best to draw the third eye in the face paint menu. It's... Oh, Freezing Time, I didn't know you were into classic 80s music. I mean, there's some good songs from that area. Back on the Chain Gang. They're whispering about how good TV shows are now. Alright, so there you go. You both are getting along. Glad for her. It's definitely a better job than to guard some, like, half of your Miis are separated on your island. Hong Mei Ling, welcome to the stream. Do you hope I won't make it my goal to create every Touhou character? It's harder than many people think. Usually, you can't do more than 50 or 60. So I've been considering carefully what Miis I wanted to add to the island. So as you've seen, I started out obviously with my Mii, and then I started out with like, you know, some of the good friends I've made on the channel. So obviously Jedi Hoyman Gamer, Princess Jackie, and of course Dr. Socrates. And so I have now just added you and Kurumi to the... Well, it was last stream I was playing Tomodachi Life that I added you and Kurumi. Don't worry, it's pretty close. Do we have enough for a level up? Okay, not quite enough for a level up. Okay, in terms of new wishes I can grant, it's based on the Island Builder mode. Okay, what does Doc want? Let's see here. So yeah, so at the moment I've been kind of wanting to add like some of my online friends. Not sure about 80s, but you definitely like bands like Linkin Park. Yeah, but yeah, I'm starting out with adding some of my favorite online friends, so I'll eventually be adding some others as well. And yeah, I'm considering about like what sort of video game characters I'd be interested in adding. Like, I don't know how easy it would be to add Spyro to the island, because the thing is, like, I mean, with the face paint feature, I would be, like, very bad at drawing Spyro's face. I mean, I'd give it my best shot, but I would not be very good at drawing Spyro's face. But I would be interested in adding, like, some game character, something similar to what I did for the Miitopia playthrough, where I went with like different game characters based around like, you know, mostly games I've played on the channel, and maybe some funny options here and there that I felt was a bit more fitting. All right, looks like Dr. Socrates fell and can't get up. Yeah, I'm good friends with him. I'll go ahead and bring my Mii over.
Hello.
Hey.
I've been thinking too hard. My head feels all fuzzy inside. Be excellent.
Alright, I'll quick check that out before I bring you over to...
Help me clear my mind.
Oh yeah, true, I could bring Alucard into this. I was initially thinking like Simon Belmont or something, but I mean... Alucard, I guess, could fit pretty well on the island. I mean, we could add both. We could add Simon or, like, one of the other Belmonts and add Alucard. I know we don't really know how much Simon really ever knew Alucard. Because I know it's incentivized in, like, Nocturne. I know the Netflix shows aren't canon in the main Castlevania timeline.
Huh.
But I know that... like, in terms of the main Belmonts that we know Alucard has interacted with. Obviously, there was Trevor Belmont
Once again.
from Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse,
Little of this.
and of course
so
interacted
bad.
with Richter in both, you know, like the Nocturne series, as well as, of course, in Symphony of the Night, the game that I have recently finished,
No
actually,
big deal. Be excellent.
where unfortunately Alucard had to kill Richter. Wait, did I say Trevor again? I meant Richter again.
Open or two. Kafka. Crapleaf map. Frontiana Burberning. Right.
There we go. Ooh, Doc considers me an ultra friend. Oh no, wait, it's me who considers Doc an ultra friend. Doc considers me a great friend. Or wait, no, wait. Okay, now I'm confused as of how I'm looking at the dynamic here. Okay, it looks like we got enough for a level up. I guess, so I can show you how this works, freezing time. What else can we make out of my favorites? Link. I mean, that one would be an easy one for sure. Alright, so we have leveled up the island. So I can now add a new gift, so I can either directly go with an item. I'd be curious to see what this sword is that I can add to the island. I'm not sure if that's just like going to be a generic wooden sword or something else. But I can either add an item to the island that I could like gift to my Miis when they level up. We can also add new stuff in terms of home supply. So like basically the designs of my Mii's rooms. So in terms of the ones that I could consider getting for them that I could unlock from granting a wish, there's the moving in set, the plush room set, the party set, the tea house set, the grassy meadow set, the Eureka set, the flower meadow set, the doghouse set. I've already added the minimalist set. Desert Oasis set, Childhood set, the Ornate set, Cat Person set, Sugar Rush set, Camel Campsite set, Bookworm set, Kitchen set, and Athletic set. I've already added the Emperor's Chambers set. For quick build amenities, I wish I could grant as something we could add to the island. What else? The night. Yeah, we could try adding the night. I'm not sure how interesting that would be, but we could give that a shot. Let's see. Beach umbrella, steel pipe fence, beach lounger, traffic cone, beach stairs, steel. A conifer tree, trash cans, beach stairs, retro street lamp, iron fence, a public bench, or a road sign there. And then let's see what wishes I could grant for island builder. So I could have a brick floor throughout my island, cobblestone. We could go with the cobblestone option if I wanted to, like... Now remember, this is specifically for the ground in terms of island builder. But it could be funny if we, like, set bridges across islands, just be, like, cobblestone. Make it look like something out of Minecraft. Oh, yeah, we could add, Nobeta. You're right. I mean, there's a lot of Miis I could add, from that to, like, Solaire to, obviously some sort of Dark Souls representative. It would make sense to have Solaire a part of it. There's also oh, true, we could add Madeline. Yeah, she moved on with her life. She retired to the secret society of Cool Old Island. Yes, that's what oh, wait, I forgot to add a wish. Whoops. Where is it? I think just because I like the idea of having cobblestone bridges, I'm gonna go with the cobblestone option here. Just because I think that's funny. And would be fitting of, like, as a neat Minecraft cosplay. Love ya, him. I mean, yeah, I cosplayed as him for one of my my Dark Souls 3 characters. Mostly, for the most part.
How is it so bad?
Hey.
Oh, what's my me doing here?
A pleasure. Doc was in trouble, so I helped
Ah,
him.
you're still in a good mood
It
from
feels
helping
good to help
Doc?
someone. Be excellent. The sea.
Nice.
How is
Most of my me throughout this entire stream so far has just been him calling out to the sea. Just doing some crazy stuff. Okay, what does Jedi want here? Jedi, what are you up to? Yeah, I just gave Jedi a completely blank room.
I want to try living with Game.
It's an interesting question. I mean, that comes down to sort of me on, like, if I'd ever want to have Jedi as a roommate. That's an interesting question, because the thing is, with where Jedi's living nowadays, he's kind of living in a group home. So it would kind of come down to how much I'd get along living with him, as well as those in the group home that he's having to live with, and... You can't think of any... Oh yeah, Zagreus! I mean, there's a lot of characters I could try adding. I'm not sure how well I'd add them. But we could try, like, adding, like, Peppino or something, because we never had any Pizza Tower characters in, like, in, you know, Miitopia. So I could add Peppino from Pizza Tower. Oh, this is kind of a tough decision, because I do enjoy spending time playing games with Jedi, though I don't know if I'd be interested in... I don't know if I'd be all that interested in having him as a roommate. I feel like I'd be more interested in being roommates with, like, Doc or something. So for now, I'm gonna say that's a bad idea. I know I consider you, you know, my Jedi gamer bro here, Jedi. But I might have to say no to that option. Then again, this is the kind of person that I feel like Jedi kind of is, because there's been plenty of instances where he'd be, like, interested in having sleepovers. Alright, what does Jackie want here? So yeah, I've got a lot of great ideas on me's to add to the island.
I want to eat something you made with your own hands. Gamer Prime.
Something I made with my own hands. Seems like she wants to eat something I prepared personally. In that case, does this game have a cooking system? Let's build a pallet house workshop. You can craft your own original clothing, food, and other items at the pallet house workshop. All I have to do is find a place for it. Where should it go? Ooh, okay. I mean, I could always put it over here with the rest of the shops, unless for some reason that's not a good idea. I guess I'll put it near the grocery store for now. Well, then again, I'm not sure if you'd want to put two restaurants or two places related to food directly by one another. I mean, we could just put it directly on the beach. I feel like something like over here would be a little bit more fitting, though it would be kind of hard to reach. I mean, I could always build a little cobblestone corner bridge. So, well, actually, there's a bit of an opening there to reach it. We just had the bakery all the way on the other side of the island. Just make it the most complicated thing in the world to run errands on this island. Wants to live with you, not living with him. So he'd be coming to my...
All sorts of things for residents, like food and clothing.
Well, yeah, that's true, but... Again, I feel like to help him better gain his own independence... with the kind of mentality he has, I feel like I'd be better off with him trying to learn to live with others in the group home. So you gotta remember, Jedi's someone I know well in real life. So it's here in the Palette House Workshop, I can make different creations by drawing pictures. Now we're ready to make some food. Try creating something I think my Mies would love to eat. Why not make your first creation a piece of cake? We've started it for you since it's your first one. So all that's left is for you to give the cake its tasty finishing touches. If you prefer not to draw, try using the stamps at the top of the screen. Once you're done, wait, stamps. I do have an idea on what I could... let's make it a good old chocolate cake, why don't we? So, like, if I were to fill in... Wait, why doesn't this work? Okay, this might be a bit more difficult than I expected. I can't just fill it in instantly. I'm gonna have to, like, actually put in a bit of an effort to make it look like a chocolate cake. I don't know how easy or hard that's gonna be. But I'm gonna try my best here to make it at least look somewhat like a chocolate cake. Although that's not a very good way to draw the edge. This is gonna look bad. Like, this is about the best that I've got for my drawing skills, everyone. Is this. Okay, if we wanted to make it a little bit more interesting, though, maybe we could make it like a peanut butter cake. So, like, we have some chocolate and then some, like, peanut butter in there. So we'd have it like a peanut butter cheesecake. Yeah. Well, more like a regular cake. I'm not sure if... Because I know there do exist, like, those peanut butter, like a Reese's-themed cheesecake out there, though I don't know if that would be very fitting for this. Oh, no! Okay, I did not realize that would happen. Okay, I'll just treat that like a little... And maybe as a little bit of extra decoration as well, I'll treat that as. So maybe a bit of something like that. And... Ooh, I know! We could have them like as little extra Reese's decorations around the plate. So something like that, and then to show the little peanut buttery center, I do something like that. To show sort of the peanut buttery center of the Reese's. Yeah, again, not the best quality drawing. So again, I'm not an artist. That kind of talent goes to my sister. There we go, and then maybe add... What would be something I'd add to the top? Just like... Yeah, maybe like one big Reese's directly on the top. So like... Thing is, I don't know how I'd make that stand out amidst the rest of this. Maybe just like... Color variety. I might want to go pro on the color variety just so I can have a bit more options here. There's something more like that. Well, that still looks like the same kind of brown. Okay, there we go. There we go. Just a giant Reese's to top off the... top of the cake. No, no, no. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. mean, I guess it's now more of an inside-out Reese's. Here, let me see if I can at least get the outline here. Oh, boy. Well, it's something. It at least looks like a Reese's cake. A nice chocolate peanut buttery cake. Turned out mostly fine. What was this? This is the Reese's cake.
Reese's cake.
There we go. The taste, I mean, it's a cake. It's meant to taste sweet. It's supposed to be I guess we'll go with a sweet treat. Temperature, I mean, cakes are usually meant to be kind of cold, right? I mean, I guess maybe it would be more moist in like a room temperature setting. It only kind of goes with two extremes, though, so I guess for now I'll stick with room temperature. And, oh yeah, okay, as someone who has a big appetite for this kind of stuff, let's make the cake big. Yeah, we'll go with that. There we go, the Reese's cake, everyone. Creation you made is available for purchase from the Fresh Kingdom Food Mart. Ooh, okay. Let's buy one to get that me. Okay.
Welcome.
Kurumi, not Kurumi. Freezing Time, I didn't know you worked at a grocery store.
Thank you very much.
Why is there an option for awful taste?
Yum.
Wait, without R? Okay, she liked it. I sort of made that cake more for me than I did for Jackie. Maybe I should have asked Jackie what kind of cakes she liked. Now I have the ability to create new types of food, but by using wishes at the wishing fountain, I'll also be able to create new clothing and items. Use my imagination and craft the kind of stuff that I think will make my me residents happy. I don't know if I'm going to be that eager to do something like that, because again, you've seen right there basically the limits of my drawing skills. By the way, if you have any friends nearby who are playing this game, you can use local play to exchange me's and creations from your Palette House workshop. You'll find local play in the menu that displays when you press X. I hope you can share some fun stuff with friends. But yeah, maybe I'll get that cake for me. So I basically designed that cake more for me than I did for Jackie. So oh wait, no, I meant to. So I gotta see now what me thinks of what I have made. Okay, my me is not in the house right now. Where'd my me run off to? Well, until my me turns up, I guess I'll check on everyone else. What do you want, Jedi?
Something on your mind. If you had to teach a class, what would it be? Gamer Prime.
It's okay to. I'm not judging myself for it. Again, I know I'm not a good drawer. And it's never been something I really cared that much about. So it's really not a big deal to me. Made some spelling error. Should have been, why is there an option for all... Oh, I didn't even notice that spelling mistake. I mean, I'm glad you actually noticed that one, Freezing Time. Good job there. I had to teach a class. Definitely math. If you guys know me well, Math was a subject I was really good at back in the high school days.
Really? Wow! You know how much I love numbers.
I don't know if you're the kind of person that's that big in numbers, Jedi. I'd have to ask it myself, though, to know for sure. Oh, this is probably to show, like, the new options. The new wishes I can grant when the island levels up. Yeah, the pallet house stuff. Yeah, you already told me, game. In terms of clothing, although it doesn't seem like I have the... Well, because I don't have a level up to grant such wishes, obviously. Let's see, there's something new at Quick Build Amenities. What do we got? Oh, just to show the Pallet House Workshop. I mean, we already have that.
Please come again.
So nothing I'm too eager to buy there. We just have one more resident to check on at the moment, that being Doc.
Hello? Secret Society of Touhou doesn't have enough greenery.
No, it's got plenty of greenery.
Plants around here.
But what's this vision of yours? You seem to have an idea. Let me see it. I mean, if you're just interested in adding a few bushes and a tree, I mean, I guess it's something a bit more interesting.
$30. Do we have the budget for that right now?
I mean, that's quite a bit for it, but I mean, if it makes you happy, sure, we can do it.
Oh yeah, I'm on it. Let's get going. All done. Take a look whenever.
Yeah, I'll have a look around here. It's mostly just adding a few bushes and maybe one more tree. Okay, it looks like freezing time needs something. Let's see what you need here.
It's your turn to spin the wheels of fate. Come play coin spin with me.
Ah, we're playing this game again. Guess which side the coin will land on when it stops spinning. If you guess correct, you win.
What do you think it'll be?
Alright, so seeing how this is you playing this with me, Freezing Time, I'll let you make the choice on what you're going to go with Freezing Time. On if you'd be going with heads or tails. So I'll go ahead and let you make the choice there. What will it be? Heads or tails? Think hard. It's a 50-50 chance. It could be either side. The heads up. But I'm playing with you. Well, the thing is that because it's your me, that I'd let you pick which side you would... Why would you sabotage yourself? I'm not trying to go for sabotage. I'm giving you an opportunity to join in on the game. I mean, it's just a coin flip. It's 50-50. Just pick a side and we'll see if the side you picked was the right one. That's all there is to it. For a game like this, I don't even know how there could be a way you could sabotage yourself. Alright. Oh, you're just joking around. Yeah. I don't even know how you could sabotage yourself in a coin flip, because, I mean, best I could think of was maybe, like, having a hidden magnet somewhere. Even then, I don't even know if coins are that magnetic. I know some coins are, like, obviously made of metal, but, I mean, I don't know how exactly attracted they are to magnets. Then again, it is still kind of metal, so maybe it's still, at least in some way, attractive. Okay, so freezing time. You have picked heads. That means I will be picking tails.
Tails, huh? Well, let's see if you're right.
And...
It's
looks like tails. I beat you this time, freezing time.
Prime.
I guess you did sabotage yourself. Obviously unintentionally. Again, it was a 50-50 game.
Congratulations, you won. Time for your prize. Go ahead, pick one.
Alright, and thanks for letting me win. I'll at least let you pick my prize freezing time. If I should go with the small basket, the medium basket, or the big basket on the prize I take for winning. Well, since you should be the one playing, I should be the one playing with you. But by letting you choose, you're playing with yourself, which means you can lose to yourself. Sounds like sabotaging yourself. Oh, well, no. What I did was because I went with what you would select. So what you selected was basically the one that the freezing time in the game would select, meaning that I would be picking the opposite one, because I'm picking the one that goes against you. Does that make sense? Well, by letting me win it, you also lose in the game. You only need one O for the word lose. The two O's is loose, as in, like, you know, like something you tie getting loose or something. But yeah, that's how I tried to set it up there, is basically setting it up so we could play against each other in real time with, like, an actual coin flip. Like, you know, that's how coin flip works, you know? You pick a coin. One of us picks heads, one of us goes with tails. You flip the coin to see what it lands on. Uh-oh, where's that coin go? Oh, here it is. And then see what it lands on. That's a fairly simple game, a coin flip. Complete 50-50 chance. Let's go for middle. Isaac experience. Wait, what's the Isaac experience? Okay, the prize ended up being a balloon animal. Looks like I got some more treasure. But what to do with it? I could give it to me, but selling it could also give my wallet a little boost, but that would require finding a buyer somewhere. It would seem that we have no choice but to construct a right price pawn shop. Where would you like it to go? I'm Rick Garrison, and this is my pawn shop. I work here with my old man and my son. Because one thing I learned after many years, you never know what is going to come through that door.
Here's what's happening on our island. A very reputable pawn shop has opened on Secret Society of Touhou. You'll want to visit the right price to sell off any treasure you don't need anymore. Locals are responding to the news with, "Will they buy my pocket lint?" And I know this treasure is priceless, but the cashier sure was glad to put a price tag on it. Thanks for watching. I'm freezing time, and you're up to date.
Why are there B appearing randomly? Whatever. Wait, you just haven't realized that I wanted to pick another option, you thought? Yeah, I intentionally didn't reveal that, as I wanted to reveal you, oh yeah, the whole point of that game was so I picked the opposite. I wasn't actually going to go with what you picked. I suppose I should have made that a bit more obvious early on. Let's see what freezing time wants. It's like freezing time can't stop hiccuping. Here, Kurumi, you're in the vicinity.
Are you alright?
How about freezing time?
Hiccups. They won't stop.
Don't worry, I watched a video on this once.
Wait. What?
Watching a video on how to help someone stop hiccuping?
You're a real.
I mean, I know it's the traditional trope in a lot of storytelling to get rid of their hiccups by scaring them, but otherwise,
Thanks for that.
they made it sound like there was more to it than that. All right, those two are getting along well now. Okay, I feel like there was something I was gonna do before I was. Oh yeah, I wanted to have my me try out the cake I made. Though it seems they're currently spending time with Jackie at the moment. But yeah, I just had the funny idea, like, just to connect these smaller islands, we just build a small cobblestone bridge. Although it looks like I can't even reach those smaller islands yet. Maybe I could reach that one, but no, I can't. But like over here, I just do island builder. Or no, wait, not island builder. Looks like I'm experimenting with the island builder. You know, Mies will use the items and facilities that I place on the island all by themselves, but sometimes they'll also react when I drop them on top of something. The quick build amenities sells trees, benches, vending machines, and more. How do I think my Mies might react to some of those items? Well, there's only one way to find out. Try dropping them on various items and see what happens. Not what I was looking into. I was looking more for... Okay, maybe it's in the island builder settings? I just can't figure out... Okay, here it is. I wanted to set up the cobblestone, just have a funny cobblestone bridge. Just have all my bridges be cobblestone like it's Minecraft. So for smaller islands like that, I just have it be a little cobblestone bridge. Same for this island, we just have it be a cobblestone bridge. Honestly, I think it's funnier that way, just having it be cobblestone bridges. That's sort of why I had the wish be cobblestone. Just for these small little islands. It's like playing on Skyblock mode. Wait, that actually sounds like a real problem you could have? Okay, Mimi, put the laptop down for a moment. I'd like you to try out my cooking. Because there's one thing I definitely enjoy. It's a good old... something... When it comes to dessert items, I like something chocolatey and peanut buttery.
Yum.
Let's go. Like, this is not my me. If they somehow don't like this. What?! That's not my me. That is not my me. To not even... Okay, maybe I'll make the excuse that because I drew it poorly, that it also shows I'm not a good cook. Because I don't do much of any cooking. in real life. So I could make the excuse there at least that I baked that cake poorly. And I should never feed anyone that cake ever again because I'm a bad cook. So I hardly do any cooking at all in real life. What all characters do I have on my island? Oh, yeah, I forgot to answer the question. Isaac his experience in Binding of Isaac. Oh, okay. So is there a similar experience like that for like prizes to stuff in Binding of Isaac, where you choose a small, medium, or large sized prize to something? That's what I'm guessing, anyway. Also, IDKBFB Fan2763, welcome to the stream. So in terms of everyone I have on the island so far, I've mainly been focusing on adding in some of my good online friends that I've made on the channel. So obviously I started out with my own me, my buddy Jedi Women Gamer, there's Dr. Socrates, Freezing Time here, I have added to the island, Princess Jackie, and Karumi. Those are what I've got on the island so far, so I'm mainly at the moment going to be focusing on good online friends I know well. I'm going to be having them on the island. And then I'm thinking of maybe adding some video game characters to the island as well as I go. And see how my characters would interact with different video game characters living on the island. Like if I were to add Spyro the Dragon is an imposter. Okay, let's see what Kurumi wants here.
Hello.
Hey.
I've been thinking too hard. My head feels all fuzzy inside.
Oh, you as well?
Help me clear my mind.
Alright, there you go.
Phew. I feel so much better now.
Treasure, hope you enjoy your message. A message in a bottle. So while you're here freezing time, something I'm gonna bring up that I like doing is that because you're a part of the island, I'm willing to give you some freedom of choice on like how you'd like stuff like your room is set up, as well as the kind of outfits you're wearing. So right now you have just the starter room, but there's a large variety of room options that you can get at like the PC Reno Home Supply, and a variety of different outfits you can wear from Wear and Wear clothing. And they always have unique outfits stocked up on a daily basis. So right now I've got you dressed up in a basic kimono. But like if you think there would be something that I could buy from the shop that either you feel would be more fitting, or something you just felt like wanting your me to wear. So like if I wanted to give your me like this like a dress shirt and sweater, I could have Satori wear that, or an explorer's attire, I could have them wear that. So if there's something you feel like could be more fitting, either you feel is more fitting, or just simply want your me to wear it, either just to be funny, or just to better represent your personality, since it's technically meant to be your me, I'm down to give you the freedom of choice. Yeah, exactly. You could have your me wear something that you wear in real life. Or have your me wear something that you wear in real life. You could go in that direction. So, I mean, that's kind of what I've done with my me a little bit. Well, where's my me? Okay, he's on this little island that I've connected. Because you can kind of see I had them set up in like a good old green shirt. Obviously, because you know how green's my favorite color, and I know I don't wear jeans often, but I mean, I do wear jeans pretty often, like to work. I mean, the jeans complement the green pretty well, you gotta admit there. But then for my home, just to be funny, I went with like the, I forget what it was called, like the Emperor's Room or something. Because, yeah, you could just go with a casual look for your home. Like here, if we go to TC and Reno Supply, you could get Oh yeah, I got the minimalist set just as like a joke for those wanting to like live in a male living space. Oh yeah, Emperor's Chambers is what I got. And like I got Doc the factory set. I don't know if that's actually what Doc would want. But like if you wanted something either a bit more casual, there's plenty of options from like a polka dot set, honeycomb set, groovy set, modern triangle, natural. You could get a simple living set that, you know, would be like an average bedroom someone would have. Log cabin, exposed brick set, a sparkling star set, a garage set, an antique set, marble set. This is the blank canvas set that I gave Jedi. The botanical set. Oh, and I could even have the option to try and design my own, make a custom designed room.
Please come again.
Is there something as a dark striped, or checkered shirt? That might be an option as something that can be worn later on that, like, could be available at some point here. Like, maybe an outfit like that could show up at some point as one of the daily specials. Otherwise, as you saw earlier, there is also the option to, there is also, I could grant a wish when next time I level up the island, to where I could custom design an outfit. Now again, it's not going to look great, because you saw what my drawing skills are like. But again, I could try and custom make, like, a checkered outfit for you, or, you know, something with dark stripes. No, but there is such a thing as shell game in the arcade, so you usually always pick the middle one. It's a matter of luck in there. Should you wear something? Actually, since you have a brick-styled wall inside your room, maybe the exposed brick can be close to it. Okay. Yeah, we could go with that.
Welcome.
Yeah, I could just have that be, for your room, the exposed brick set. Well, the effortless cool of a Manhattan loft. Oh, you could also have it in a different color as well, so you could have it be the traditional brick look. Or you could have, like, some white painted bricks. I'll go ahead and let you make the choice on that while I take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. Okay. You'll go traditional? Alright. Traditional brick style it is.
Thank you very much. Please come again.
So now... going into, I think, house editor. Entire room. Have it be the exposed brick set. Confirm. Oh, she actually loves it. Alright. So I guess you picked well freezing time.
This is exactly the kind of room I wanted to live in.
So look at that. You're already putting your own personality on your me. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was going to show you what sort of presets I had for your me. Since I kind of built this one when you weren't around. So at the moment, I've sort of set things like at a minimalist level because like obviously I don't know what your birthday and age are. So I didn't put that down at all. Obviously, because this character is based on, say, Tori, I made it female. And for personality, we ended up getting the ambitious rogue, which in details says, at a glance, confident traits, a by-the-book straight talker, puts a premium on results, rogue, intelligent and not afraid to show it, knowledgeable in a wide range of subjects, answers with confidence. So that's the personality that Yormi currently has. So if you feel that's not very fitting for either you or Kurumi, or you know, say Tori, we can change that if you'd like to go with something a bit more fitting. Oh, you did? I must have forgotten. Let me check. I mean, if you did ever give me your birthday, then I probably forgot. So if you know where you brought that up, I can have a look around for that. Otherwise, you're free to mention it to me again in the chat. Again, you're 24 on the 4th of July. Okay. Yes, we can add that to your me. Oh yeah, you can also make it to where if you're interested, you can make it to where your me doesn't age. If you ever wanted to do that. 4th of July. But yeah, I can have that added to your me. And yeah, let me know if there's any other changes you'd like me to make on your me, either on your face, the body, or anything else that I have set up here. If there's something you'd like me to change on your me. Otherwise, I think I'm pretty... Wait, didn't Jackie just want something? What? Okay, Jackie... Okay, yeah, now she wants something. That was weird.
Huh. Hello. My room could use a new vibe.
A new vibe? Didn't I already give you a new room? With the casual getup?
If you say it suits me, then I guess I'm fine leaving it how it is. Bazinga.
Yeah, I feel like that's something I'd only want to help out with, like, if Jackie actually was here. Okay. So something Jackie requested I do is that every time she levels up, she wants me to keep adding Bazinga as an expression. So I've got her saying Bazinga as ending a sentence, but now we make it to where whenever she starts a sentence, we're gonna have it be Bazinga again. That was her request personally to me. So unless she prefers something else for leveling up, I'm gonna add that again. We're gonna add Bazinga.
Bazinga.
So yeah, that's another thing here, is that as your Mii levels up,
Bazinga.
you can add either items that they use or certain personality traits.
More like myself. Bazinga. I wonder. What's one
You wouldn't really say that you're arrogant. You could say that you're confident and stuff, you know, but arrogant, you do usually have problems because of being too kind and overthinking. The one thing I like to put on bread. If it has to be one of these options... I mean, if we're talking a regular bread here, obviously, like, if I'm making a sandwich, I'd go with butter. Although I wouldn't go with a chunk of butter. I mean, if it's like a slice, if it's what that means, then yeah. But I'm not really that big into mayo. Chocolate on bread, man. I know there's stuff like Nutella, but I don't really do that. So probably this would be the most fitting answer.
love, compassion, and buttered bread. The 3 pillars of joy. Bazinga.
Yeah. So again, like I said, freezing time, it's your choice. If you'd like me to change your Mii a bit, in an attempt to see if we can get it to, you know, feel a bit more like it's your Mii, or if you'd prefer it to have a personality potentially more similar to, say, Tori, we can go with whatever. I mean, it's, again, your Mii. You get to do what you want with your Mii. That's how I'm going to kind of structure this for Miis that are based off my online friends, is that you get a say in the matter. So with that, no one really wants anything right now. So I think... I haven't heard from Doc yet on when he'll be ready to start movie night. So I'm thinking, seeing how this stream might be a bit going on for a bit longer than I thought. Ooh, freezing time wants something.
Hello. My look is lacking a certain something. Can you get me an accessory that matches
Accessory?
my outfit?
I mean, I could try to get you something. I don't know what I could possibly get, though, as an accessory. I mean, I know that a wooden bead necklace. I'm not sure what would really count as accessories, though. I mean, in terms of accessories, the only option seems to be like the basic scarf. Otherwise, in terms of specials, I don't know what would count as accessory other than the wooden bead necklace. Or would this count as an accessory? These Samba feathers? What is this? I don't know if that would count as an accessory. I don't know. Real Homelander Vaunted. Welcome to the stream. I should add you. I mean, we'll get to you at some point, Real Homelander, but at the moment, considering that we currently don't have that many Miis on the island at the moment, I'm mainly interested in adding, starting out with my close friends that I've made from the channel, before I just go adding whatever Miis I feel like adding. But I'm feel free to stick around though, and maybe at some point I'll add your me to the island. How does that sound? Not sure of something. Can it? You may recheck answer again and again. So I guess in reality you have some self-doubting problems, but you're quite showy. You have to have huge projects and plans. Guess freezing time in-game also has some problems with self-confidence. So yeah, right now we're very limited on accessory options. I guess I could at least buy this. So there's a bit more variety in terms of the accessories. I don't know if this counts as an accessory or what here might count. So mostly it's just hats. Like, what about this? Is this an accessory? Okay, those count as accessories. I mean, I guess I could buy the scarf and see if that would be something Satori would maybe wear, just as a starting point. I don't think Satori really wears any kind of stylish accessories is the thing. So I guess we'll start with the basic scarf to please them and see what they think of that. Let's see here. Okay, the scarf was a really good choice. So it seems your me really likes the scarf.
Why should I do a thing when someone else is perfectly capable of doing it?
It's because no one else is perfectly capable of beating Touhou 7.5 on Lunatic mode. That's why. Looks like Jedi Women Gamer fell and can't get up. I'll bring someone. Let me see who we shall have as Jedi's Light. Because the thing is, most of these guys, they don't know Jedi as well as I do, so I feel like only I'd be the one helping him out with that kind of stuff. I guess my me is resolving the matter.
So first I do this, then this.
I guess with it starting out as all my close friends, I don't know how they would... Because some that don't know each other well, I don't know how they'd interact. And I guess it's just going to kind of come down to how things happen on the island. I mean, if I want to try and see how they get along well, I could try forcing them to interact with one another and just see how it plays out. Ooh, do we have enough for another level up? We do! Alright. The island is now level 7. So as I mentioned, Jedi, if we wanted to, I could set it up to where I could create custom clothing in the Palette House workshop. I can also make my own unique treasures as well as apparently unique island landscaping. You know, if I wanted to, in the island landscaping, I could try and set up like cobblestone and like have blocks that like actually look like Minecraft blocks. At the same time, though, I feel like that would take a lot of work. You've seen the limits of my drawing skills, so again, I don't know how eager I'd be to add something like that to the island. When there's plenty of other options here. Okay, traffic lights, retro street lamp, iron fence. That's what's available as a wish I can grant there. I'm not too eager to grant anything else in terms of the island builder. I don't know, home supply, I mean, there's a lot of good sets here that I'd be down to add. But again, I don't know which ones I'd be eager to add. In terms of goods, or... I mean, for a situation like this, I might just leave it an audience choice. Because I can't make up my mind. And seeing how I currently can't make up my mind, I might just go with one of the different sets here that I can get for houses. So there's a bit more variety here. I mean, if I'm going to be adding, like, Peppino as a me, I feel like it would make the most sense to add the kitchen set. So I could have them with the kit. Or if there's someone, if we have a character that we know reads a lot of books, I could go with the bookworm set. Let's see. I'm not sure who would fit the most with a Sugar Rush set, or like the cat person set, or the doghouse set. Those sort of depend on who that's true, but yeah, that was hard. About the scarf, that's interesting. You would like to wear it just for looks, but you like the cold in real life, so you probably wouldn't do so. Okay. I mean, again, you have a say, so if you want me to take the scarf off your me, I'd be down to do it. Just know that your me really likes that scarf. Well, they love the scarf. They don't just like it. I guess, thinking ahead here on what Miis I'd be adding, I'll probably just go with a house set, just thinking about the Miis I might add. And as mentioned before, I think I'm going to add the kitchen set, knowing that I might add Peppino as a me. So we'll go with this for now. We can always consider another option the next time my island levels up. Purple scarf for Satori sounds nice. Okay, Kurumi, what are you up to?
I've gotta warn you, I'm a red light, green light master. Wanna play?
Oh yeah. Last time I played this game was kind of rigged, but let's see how we do this time.
Here we go. Green light, red light. Green light, red light. Green light, red light. Green light.
Gotcha!
Well done, gamer pro.
Yeah, I actually won the game that
You
time.
win. Congratulations, you won. Time for your prize. Go ahead.
Alright, last time we went with the medium-sized one. I always normally like picking the big baskets. So maybe just because we haven't tried it yet, I'll try the small basket this time. Let's see what we got. We got a love story. What is John doing back there? Dude, ever since I gave Jedi the hamster outfit, he's just, wait, what's up with Jedi?
Thief.
What just happened? I didn't click anything. Okay, so a flamingo just stole a vending machine. Are we gonna stop them? No? Okay, what does Princess Jackie want?
Huh. Hello. Bazinga, I've been wondering what it would be like if freezing time and I got to know each other better. Do you think freezing time and I would make a good team?
Okay, this is interesting, because here's the thing. I know Jackie, while I know she knows some Touhou content, obviously, you know, like the Bad Apple meme and all. But I also know Jackie doesn't really play the games or is as big of a Touhou fan as, you know, the rest of us. So I'm going to leave this decision up to you, Freezing Time, on if you'd be interested in having your me become friends with Princess Jackie in the game. So I'm letting you make the decision on this. Let me just quick check in on Doc. I'm considering at some point because the reason why I streamed this first today was because I thought I wouldn't be having to wait too long until Doc would be ready for movie night. But I have not heard back from... I've not gotten any messages from him yet today. I'm just wondering if I should, like, check up on him and see when he'd be interested in getting started. You wouldn't mind, and hey, Touhou isn't your only interest. True! I mean, it's initially how we first found each other, but then we sort of developed other interests, as, you know, throughout time on the channel and in other communities, so... Sure, I guess so.
I see.
Oh, that's it? I thought he'd actually try to get to know him. Here, I'm gonna try and actually directly have Jackie meet up with Freezing Time. Where's Freezing Time? There you are.
Yo.
Actually meet up with each other in the island. Oh, she's only following them? You're not even gonna interact? Come on! I'm trying my hardest here to get them to know each other, and, like... She just decided to become a stalker instead of actually... trying to get to know them. And there she goes. Well, it was worth a shot, folks. I tried to get them to break the ice, but it seems they will not be breaking the ice this time, unfortunately. What's new with the... Well, this is probably because of the wish that I granted, because now we have the kitchen set.
Come again.
You know, I specifically designed this to
Hey.
look like Kurumi. Yet I feel like I made them look a bit more like Nui-sama. Someone else I'd be down to add to the island if they're interested. Let's see, what's the...
Welcome.
So apparently new to quick build... Oh yeah, another pawn shop. I don't know why I want more than one of the same store, though. Especially considering the current size of the island, but I'd want to focus on making sure we have room to add new Miis. Wasn't I just... Wait, weren't you just out at the beach or something, Kurumi? How did you get back to your home so quickly?
I'm hungry.
Well, now this is interesting, because I don't know if Kurumi... Sadly, there's still no Katana Zero DLC. Yeah, well, you do like a lot of games, usually just Touhou is the thing where both of our interests meet. True. Maybe someday I'll try Meat Boy and Isaac. We'll see, 'cause, I mean, I do have Meat Boy... from Epic Games' free game of the week. Okay, this is a bit interesting, because we know Kurumi's a vampire, and, like, I know in some media vampires are capable of eating regular food, but there's also an interpretation of some vampires that can't eat anything at all, and only consume blood. So the question then is which would be more fitting for Kurumi, because I could try to make something new, like just have the create option just to have like a plate of blood. Like just give her a blood pack. Should I just create a blood pack just for Kurumi? Choose a base to get started drawing it. You can go with a blank canvas or use a template. If you want to use something that I've made before as my base, use prior creation. Yeah, we could just have like canned or boxed blood. I like that idea, just canned blood. Ah, there you are, Doc. This button is to change. Okay. Oh, good, there's a text option. How much can I add here? So I want to add it to just have it say canned blood. Okay, can I want to set it to where the text... Rick is messing with me. I mean, I guess I could make it look like a brand by setting it like that. Okay, the drift on my controller is going to make this difficult for me. But I guess that works. Also, welcome to the stream, Doc. I was unsure when you'd be ready to start movie night, so I decided to just stream some Tomodachi Life until you were ready to start. Since I knew this is a game that I could just do a quick... This is canned, but there we go. Although I meant for it to have a space there. There we go, canned blood. Wait, Fizzy Zero, canned blood, pronounced Fizzy... Oh, no, wait, Fizzy O, to represent that it's old blood. Yes, okay, interesting intel on Kurumi. His limbs are actually really flexible. He can make his feet turn almost 180 degrees. Nice. Though knowing him, he would just... something about the lines of Horai Elixir or Elixir of Immortality. Okay, so I'll name it Canned Blood. So now I'd kind of like to go back and give it the Fizzy O logo. Now, you made me interested in adding that, Doc. Fizzy O for O Blood. It's a bit of a shame I can't adjust the font. Alright, actually, can I... Now I kind of want to move... No, wait, no, not the can itself. I wanted to move the text, not the can. Can I specifically select the text? No, it doesn't seem like I can do that. That is a shame. I guess it's just gonna start looking like that, I guess. Wait, Fizzy O negative. Well, no, I thought there was only O-type blood, though, because in terms of the blood types I know of, there's O-type, there's like, I think, A-type, B-type, and AB-type. I don't remember there being, like... You know, positive and negative type blood. So I'm gonna say last call. Should we change it? Or do you think this will be fine as is? Personally, I didn't want to put too much effort into this. I was just unsure what a vampire would be interested in eating, because with interpretations of vampire... Oh, then there's plus and minus. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna keep it, he likes to joke that he drinks Horai elixir and stuff. Though usually it's a mix of energy drinks and some other stuff. Not sure if it's okay for us. Oh, yeah, that's a... I mean, it depends on how often they consume the energy drinks. Because, I mean, mixing them together, that sounds more just along the lines of being gross than dangerous. Then again, you mix a bunch of chemicals together, you don't know what you might make. So it could in some ways be dangerous. So A plus B is the universal receiver and O minus is the universal donor. That is true. I mean, I guess I sort of got the dash on there that could represent the minus. So I guess we can go with that. So here, no. Stupid drift is gonna... I'm gonna let my sister know that the drift on the right analog stick of this Pro controller is getting pretty bad. So busy. Negative. Oh. And blood. The O minus can be a diet version. So does that mean that now anyone would be able to buy this canned blood? That is true. Anyone... I mean, I could buy it for anyone who likes drinking blood. I can do that.
Fizzy negative FO can be.
Wait, why is it... Oh my goodness, that... Also, where did the come in? What? Okay, I'm gonna have to get rid of some, so I might just have to have it be a... No! Stupid analog stick. I really gotta let my sister know about that. That is gonna get on my nerves. And I'd like there to be a space there. I don't know why it just immediately goes right to the next word.
Physio can blood.
Well, now... Can I control where I go in the text box? I don't... You know what? It doesn't matter.
Physio can blood.
At this point, I'm ready to be done to move on from this. The negative goes after the letter and blood terminology. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't want to bother changing this at this point. So, what would be the taste of blood? I mean, for everyone else on the island, I'm gonna say it tastes awful. So you're not supposed to drink blood. And then the type, I guess technically it's a beverage. I guess for keeping it room temperature. Size, I mean, go with like a small canned size. What kind of lighting would I add to? We can add a lighting style to it. That looks bad. No, we're not doing that. Oh, I can with Eleanor, but it's got to be warm body temperature. All right. Okay, we're making it hot then. Technically, blood is salty. All right, I'll set it to salty then. All right, we have made canned blood. This has got to be This was something I was not expecting to make.
Please come again.
But I guess this is what we have made. Oh no! Yeah. All right. Yeah, I wanted to give you
Good evening.
canned blood.
I'm hungry.
This is gonna be the. Where's the canned blood? I forgot to buy it.
I'm hungry.
I added it to my cart, but I didn't purchase it.
Welcome.
Whoops. Okay, I need to actually buy it. There we go. Okay, now you got yourself some blood to drink there, Karumi.
Yum.
Yeah, so that's exactly why I played this game, Doc, is that, I'd just be quick checking in on my island, and if I had extra time, I was going to add a new me, which I ended up adding Karumi here.
I want to be friends.
So now that you're ready, I could just end the stream. So I'll just quick check in on everyone to wrap things up, and then we can get the stream, get movie night started. And wrap things up here. What is Doc dreaming about, I wonder? Oh yeah, this is your me that I added to Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, Doc. I don't know if you got to meet your me yet that I added to the island.
Hey, listen to this.
But yeah, I've got you on the island as well.
Almost squashed an ant.
Almost squashed, I mean...
Hey, listen to this. You must be pretty good at tongue twisters.
What, did I feed it to the spider instead? Oh, no, as much as I'm afraid of spiders, that's something that apparently me and my siblings enjoyed as a kid, is like picking up ants off the ground and throwing it in a spider web to watch the spider get at it. I don't know why that was like a childhood thrill of ours, but I guess we got some enjoyment out of it. And
the other day, Gamer had broccoli stuck in his teeth.
It's something we do often as kids. Probably one of the best examples of the time. So there was one garden spider near like the front door to our house, and it would like hide behind like this crack, and there was a point where it got real big that it was like struggling to squeeze into the crack it lived in next to its web, and so like it would hide within this crack and have like one leg sticking out to feel its web, like to check for vibrations and stuff.
Something with the price tag still attached.
And so we ended up nicknaming it Squeeze because it would struggle to squeeze through it. So if anyone else will love the blood Karumi did by the...
Listen to this. The other day, Gamer...
I was almost going to consider Alucard, but then again, with the kind of person Alucard is, he doesn't need to drink blood. So I don't think... I feel like he'd be the kind of half vampire to find blood disgusting.
Hey, listen to this. It's okay.
Do you think the lampposts like the gossip about you walking into the lamppost?
Hey, listen to this. Do you ever wish you were taller? Hey, listen to this. The other day, Gamer...
Yeah, this is the first Tomodachi Life stream you've attended. But yeah, once I started the full game, I added you as a me to the island.
Listen to this. The other day, Gamer walked...
So yeah, if you were wondering that one time that I asked for your birthday, I specifically asked for your birthday just so I could add it to your me on the island.
What's up?
So if you were confused that one time on why...
I don't understand why people always ask me if I'm upset. I'm totally fine.
When did anyone ever say that? But yeah, this is your me, and this is your house right over here. So if you'd like to sort of see what I've done, so I've set this up to be your room. So you can sort of see I set it up because, you know, you're technically a doctor and all that. You'd have all this techno stuff in your home, so where'd you go? There you are. So I sort of gave you the, a clockwork jacket. To sort of give you this techie look with it. Oh, what's Doc doing? Do you like the jacket? Yeah, I knew you would. Apparently I'm a hobbit. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I was originally interested in, like... So what I tried to do is I just tried to design your me based on your VTuber model.
I feel so lucky to have a room like this. Oh, wait, this is my room. Cool.
You thought you were about to start talking to the tree. But yeah, I wanted to base it on your VTuber model, and I considered the idea of using the face paint feature to make your face look exactly like your VTuber model. The thing is, though, I'm absolutely terrible at drawing, so it probably would have looked bad. But yeah, here, if you want some more details on how I set up your me, I went with it fairly simple, but in terms of the personality the game gave you, this is how I sort of set it. So since this is your me, I'll gladly give you the choice on if there's something you'd like me to change about him, whether it be his looks or overall personality. In which currently, in terms of the presets I've given him, it ended up giving him this overall personality. So reserved, at a glance, aloof, traits logical, tenacious, cautious, speaks matter-of-factly, a strategist, unique, carefree, creative, laid back. They're self-reliant, doing things their own way and thinking outside the box. So that's the overall personality that was given to you based on the preset. So if you feel like that doesn't quite fit you, I'm down to change it. Yeah, I was unsure, because while you gave me your birthday, I was unsure what your actual age was. So I just went with something that was maybe close to mine. Ooh, can you look at... I thought I showed you your stats earlier, Freezing Time. I mean, I know just earlier this stream you gave me your age. And I went with presets mainly focused around, say, Tori. So like a female gender, typical dating preferences... and the personality that was given to you based on what I set up added up to you being ambitious, so at a glance confident, traits, a by-the-book straight talker, puts a premium on results, rogue, intelligent and not afraid to show it, knowledgeable in a wide range of subjects, answers with confidence. So again, if you feel at all that the personality that has been given to your me doesn't quite fit, I can change some of the presets here to try and see if we can change the overall personality of your me. You feel like that fate fits you, but you're too slow and dumb to be a strategist. I mean, what we could try to do here is, if we wanted to go with like a bit more of a chill option, we could try and like think. Although then again, this preset isn't based around your intelligence level, but more based around like the level between serious or chill. But yeah, considering that we're still kind of in the early game, I've mainly just been starting out by having the Miis I've added to my island be all like my close friends I've made on the channel. So as you can see, we have Princess Jackie, Jedi Women Gamer, And of course, last stream I added freezing time, and this stream I've added Kurumi. So that's to give you an idea on where I am in the game right now. Yes, it fits. But yeah, I'm glad you like the me that I've added to the island.
Do you need me?
Oh yeah, I also have that as one of your personality types, is that you give a proper bow. That's something I think I gave you. Because that's another thing, is that the more that, like, the Mii's have their wishes granted and stuff, I think, like, the more they level up in terms of happiness level, and you can give them presets like that to sort of add to their personality some more. Well, either personality or giving them unique items. Like, I know for my Mii, I was able to give him a laptop. That here, as you can see, they're trying to figure out who's the biggest candy corn fan. I mean, I know nothing about candy corn fans. Apparently freezing time wants something where you can see yourself more chill and polite.
Do you have a moment?
Yeah, and I can see if changing that personality bit changes things overall.
I would just love it if there were a bench right here.
Okay, freezing time would like a bench placed down on the island. Not sure if I would want to be using up such space for this when I want to save as much space as possible for, you know, houses for when I add more Mii's to the island, but okay, we can do that. What is my Mii so excited about? Like, did you see how excitedly my Mii jumped back there? Yeah, I'm very glad you like the Mii that I've added to your island. I'm glad. Anyway, so yeah, freezing time. If you feel like it would be a bit more fitting to have the personality focus a bit more around you specifically, I can change it to see chill and more polite if we set it more to this, to see how much that might change your overall personality. So if we switch it to this, hang on, so for now I just want to quickly, because right now it's set to ambitious rogue. If I were to change it to this, let's see how much that has an effect on your Mii. Would make you, oh, the same as before. Oh no, wait, it didn't change it. Never mind. Okay, so now if I were to change it, it makes you considerate, at a glance, amicable, traits, thoughtful, honest, innocent, does things at their own pace, buddy, trustworthy and considerate, puts their friends first and works hard to make sure everyone gets along. So if you think that's more fitting, that'll be a bit more fitting for your Mii freezing time. I'm down to keep it at that. Though it's actually pretty funny. You are a very honest person, but let's say this, you are a very polite person who thinks a lot how to properly say something. Yeah, that's an interesting thing about this personality selector, is that, like, they put, like, two interesting things that, you know, can complement each other. That, like, if we're unsure if it's the most fitting, your best option then would be to have something close to the middle. Gamer is excited about the new idea. Very polite person. So yeah, that's sort of the thing here, is that, like, it makes it difficult to decide, so it's like, then you end up with something like, okay, it doesn't seem to change much in terms of the overall personality given when I do set that one to the middle. It still sets you up as a considerate buddy. Let's see, what does Kurumi want? Does Kurumi also have the hiccups? Alright. Let's get freezing time over here. What's your interest in helping Kurumi out, Doc? You have until I bring Kurumi over to the... Well, I guess I could also take a moment and see what other me would like my help at this time. Let's not show... Okay, Dr. Socrates wants something.
Well, hello, Gamer Prime.
Hey.
I want to try living with Gamer.
Ooh! Okay, so this is the feature that's in Tomodachi Life, Doc, is that if you wanted to, you and I could be roommates. So we could live together in the same house if we wanted to. That is an option we can do here, if you'd be interested in... That's a real you, but it's usually something people can't see due to how you show yourself on public, but I could say that on the inside, that time, it's nailed pretty nicely. Yeah. Oh yeah, another thing to mention, Doc. So I've given you the clockwork jacket. You can design other things for your me as well, such as, you know, like the pants, the shoes, like if you want other accessories for your me. So if you're interested in seeing what else you might be able to have your me wear, we can have a look around at the shop and see what else you might be interested in having added to your me. You like your personal space, but if we live together, you could, yeah, be movie night every night. I mean, it's your choice on what we go with here. Do we be movie nights? And we could be, yeah, the movie nights. Oh, I actually like that, the movie nights. Ooh. Nuts. Ah, now here's a good show. Then when we get old, we can be the secret society of cool... True, I mean, this island is called the... We did call this island the secret society of cool old island. Up to me. You know what, but since this is my game and you're giving me the choice, I say we'd be roommates.
If I lived with Gamer, we'd be spending a lot of time together. What's something you think we'd enjoy doing every day if Gamer and I lived together?
Oh, that's easy. Ooh, yeah, the movie night.
I think you're right. I'll go talk to him.
Well, then again, he said every day. That's something we normally do on a weekly basis. So maybe I should have gone with something else there.
Sure. What's up?
Well, if the two of us lived together, what's something you think we'd enjoy doing every day? Let's say it together. On 3.
Right, come on.
1, 2, 3. Movie
Gaming.
night.
Yeah, maybe that would have been a more fitting
Movie
option.
night does sound pretty fun. That settles it. Let's live together.
Honestly, that maybe feels it. My answer probably is a bit more fitting there. Yeah, it seems that we are now living together. So the question now is, what's going to happen to one or the other's
That'll be a
house?
blast.
Well, then again, he was specifically interested in living in my house.
I'm thinking we'll need to build a new one.
Oh, they're going to fuse the houses together? Let's build a house for Dr. Socrates and Co. Please choose a location. Ooh, okay. Oh, so we get to have, like, a big house. So I could set up, like, my house over here next to Jackie. Oh, there is not a lot of space on this island. I mean, I do have the island builder to maybe add a bit more space to the island. I'd be down to try and get in a bit more space here, but I mean, the best place I could see for now is having this spot right here next to Princess Jackie. Right now, that's the best spot I can see us having her.
I'm sure we'll have
Having
a
the
good
house.
time living in this house together. Say, do you have any idea?
I mean, that's true.
To call our household. If you have a good name for us, I'd love.
I get to name the household. Wait a minute. Oh. I gotta do it. You gave me the idea, Doc. And now I'm adding it. I did not know the game was giving me this much power. Yes! Our group nickname for the house, Movie at Nights. That, yes! Haha!
Movie nights. They'll be known as movie nights.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'm... Good shoals. Yes. Okay. I'm glad I chose the option for us to live together. Because this added up quite well.
I hope you'll keep checking in on us, the members of Movie Nights.
Okay, I'm glad we did that. That's awesome. Okay, freezing time needs something, so we'll check up on them, and if no one else has anything they need, I could end stream here, and then we can get started on movie night.
I want to be friends with Kurumi.
I mean, technically, the real-life freezing time is friends with Kurumi. So, of course, it would make sense that... Well, I mean... We know exactly what freezing time and Kurumi like talking about, so unless you'd like to go with a different option, freezing time... I think it's pretty obvious what they're going to be talking about. Oh, wait, no.
Touhou.
No, that's not how it's... Like, it's more pronounced like, maybe this will give it a better pronunciation.
Touhou.
That's a little bit better, but I don't know... Oh wait, that's because I spelled toe wrong. That's...
Touhou.
There we... That's how you pronounce Touhou. Yeah, I can't argue with that. Alright. We have the correct... It took a bit there, but I think we have the correct pronunciation for the game.
Got it. I'll go talk to her about Touhou. Good evening, Kurumi. Do you feel like talking about Touhou?
Okay, but check this out. Visualize Touhou. Who do you want to join you?
I mean, it's not just because you're asking, but
I mean, you are Touhou characters. At least the me designs I based them
In that
around.
case, I'm gonna pencil you in for Touhou ASAP.
Alright, so... If that's everything everyone wants right now... There we go, they're good friends now. Ooh, I can give them a nickname. Alright, so what I'll do is freezing time. If you think there's a more fitting nickname in this situation... Because I don't know if you and Kurumi give each other nicknames. Otherwise, we don't have to give them nicknames. We can just move on with this. I'll let you decide on that, and I'm gonna take a brief intermission. So, normally I'd go to the intermission screen, but to give you a moment of time to think on this screen, I'll just leave it as is. So, be right back. Okay. Let's see here. It was meant to be a nickname for Kurumi. This game sometimes makes sense more than it should logically. You call Kurumi by his name while everyone usually just calls you... Okay, so we could at least have Kurumi call you Freeze. We can do that.
Hey, Freeze.
So, that's... We can set it up to have Kurumi and, like, other friends you make on the island call you Freeze. We can do that. I will admit, this is a very cool feature. How you can just give each other nicknames. Like, despite Dr. Socrates being named Dr. Socrates on the island, like, once him and Mimi became friends, I think I set it to where, like, Doc just calls me Gamer. Because I think that's what I'm going to do for a lot of friends I make on the island, is that they'll just call me Gamer. I can only think of, like, maybe one exception, depending on who I add to the island. But yeah, then I set Mimi, when we became friends, where I just called him Doc, because I'm always used to calling him Doc all the time. So yeah, if you're satisfied freezing time, I will give you a quick minute in case there's stream delay on if you'd like me to not do this, and then I'm gonna continue. I guess in the meantime, knowing that I'm going to be ending stream in a moment... Oh, I just noticed the blocked message. I think just to be safe, I'll deny that message. But yeah, I see what you were trying to do, Doc, and I know that wasn't intentional. Alright. Let me see who is live on at this time. Let's see. Rosette's playing Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core. They're playing that. I don't know if I'd be interested in rating them. Nui's live with some Sekiro. The thing is that I haven't played Sekiro yet. That's like the one From Software masterpiece that I haven't reached of all the games I'm playing, because I'm currently in the middle of Elden Ring. Let's see. Carbonil is playing Streets of Rage 4. Ponderful is playing Judgment. Jack T9 is playing Guild Wars 2. And then my brother's friend is playing some Apex Legends right now. So that's the options in terms of channels I'm following. Otherwise, I'm down to look around at some of my, down to look at some gaming categories and see what new streamer I'd be interested in rating. I think it's better to ask him whether he would like to call Mies, or whether he would like Mies to call him by his real name. I mean, that being said, I think just to make sure we don't risk, any kind of doxing, because I'm mainly used to calling Kurumi by Kurumi, and I'm certain a lot of us are. I'd rather we not put any real names on here, unless you insist, or unless, like, your account name is already your real name. So I think that being said, I'll just go ahead and keep it as is.
Nice. I knew Touhou would bring Kurumi and me together.
Makes sense. Freeze and I have the same taste in hobbies, so no wonder we hit it off.
And now freezing time has leveled up to level 2. So I think I mentioned this before, so when your me levels up, you can choose something to give me, whether it be giving them an item that they use often, so like either a camera, bubble or maracas, knitting set, a jogging 101 DVD, laptop, or you can also give Kurumi little quirks, such as some unique personality traits to or give them an expression, So, like, depending on, you know, either catchphrases or starting or ending a sentence with something, or something they say, depending on certain scenarios, or the Kidomatic, which basically, by using this spray, this Mii becomes a kid. Please note that Miis who are kids can only have crushes on other Miis who are kids. So I think there's something like this as well for kids, where they can get something called the adult-o-matic, where I think Miis that are set to be kids can become an adult. I think if this feature was mainly added to where if you wanted Miis that are a kid to, like, date an adult character in the game, or have an adult character date a child character in the game, kind of seems like a useless thing to me, considering that you can just manually set your Mii's age. So makes way more sense than it should. Gotcha. So yeah, since this is your Mii freezing time, I will gladly, while you're here, give you the choice on what you think should be added to your Mii for leveling up. If you'd prefer one of these items, if you think there's a little quirk or an expression you want your Mii to say, let's have a look at all these different quirks we can have. Greets eagerly, greets proudly, greets energetically, greets shyly, greets flirtatiously, greets listlessly, greets confidently, greets with a forward bow, greets in a hyped up style, greets with a nod, greets with courtesy, greets with a sweeping bow. That's the one I gave Doc. Greets karate style, won't greet others, doesn't greet people, and ignores greetings from others. Okay, so there's, oh yeah, unique standing animations whenever I think your character is standing still or something. What was this? Okay, and then different walking styles you can have your Mii have. You don't know what you can do and what can't with the quirks and expressions, but you know, I'll continue to show them off here. So you can have your Mii stand cutely, stand with arms crossed, stand proudly, stand with hands folded. Going for like the Goku drip look there. Standing smugly, stand shyly, standing like a rodeo rider, stands restlessly, stands moving to the rhythm, stands at attention, stands while shaking hips, stands leaning forward, stands while wiping sweat, stands while adjusting glasses. And then you, for walking options as a quirk, you can walk with a swagger, walk cutely, walk like a rodeo rider, walk leaning forward, walking with a rhythm, walking with tiny steps, walking like a model, walking nervously, walking like a robot, walking with swinging arms, walks by bounding, or float instead of walking. So yeah, lots of different options for a quirk, and I guess it depends on what you think would be most fitting for you. I guess if you're uncertain of the choice, I guess we can start by category and narrow it down the list as we go. So knowing that you have some options here, would you be interested in giving your Mii an item, a quirk, or an expression? We'll start with that. And then we'll just narrow it down as we go to then we'll be able to think about this carefully. I know I said I wanted to end the stream soon here so I could start movie night with Doc, but I'd also like to do this. I mean, I've got all night to have movie night with Doc, so I'm not in a hurry. So, I mean, I'm still uncertain who I want to raid. Because amidst the options here, I mean, I guess we could raid Nui, just as a means so I'd have the opportunity to ask her if she'd be interested in being on the island, so I could try adding her Mii. So while you're making a decision freezing time, I'm going to do some looking around on who might be interested... who I might be interested in raiding. So I'm gonna have myself some looking around. Honestly, even if they are playing Sekiro, I'm probably gonna have no idea where I am in the game. Well, all those goods won't work. You play guitar, but there's no guitar here. Wait, I thought there was a guitar option. Oh, that's right. So, there is... I can add a guitar as a wish that can be granted when I level up the island. So then I could add that as a good. But I didn't know if any Mii's played the guitar, so I never added that wish because I was more interested in a different option. But once I have that wish granted, next time I level up the island, I could set it to where I could give you a guitar if you wanted to give your Mii a guitar. And about quirks, the closest to you is standing with folded hands, though you usually fold them behind your back, but oh well. Alright, so what I could do is next time I level up the island, I add the guitar. And then for this level up, we can just have we could just have your Mii... For this level up, I'd be down to give you this quirk where your Mii stands with hands folded. Yeah, I would think that there'd be an option to, like, have your hands folded behind your back. You know, like, the kind of... Because it's pretty often some people might have that kind of stance when, like, looking at art or something. I would think they'd do that. Maybe there's an option like that later on. In, like, maybe one of these other categories or something, but since I'm a bit limited right now... So yeah, we can do this for now. Mina has the stands with hands folded quirk.
I feel like I'm becoming my true self more and more.
Okay, and now, Jackie wants something, so I'll quick check up on Jackie.
Huh.
Hopefully requests don't keep popping up, otherwise this stream might never end.
Bazinga, I've been wondering what it would be like if freezing time and I got to know each other better. Do you think freezing time and I would...
I mean, I attempted to do that earlier, and then, like, you never actually tried to go up and greet Freezing Time, Jackie. You just went and stalked him. Well, technically, in terms of the Mii, it's a her. But, you never really properly went in. So I guess if we want to really push for Jackie and Freezing Time here to become friends, maybe I go with the absolutely option to get them to actually directly greet face to face and get to know each other instead of Jackie just creepily stalking them. I'd rather we do that instead of what happened last time, where you just stalking them. All right, what do you think, Freezing Time? Yeah, Jackie's really invested, so I guess we'll go all in this time.
I couldn't agree more.
Go all in with the friendship.
Bazinga, it's July. I wish I could go swim in the ocean in your world. Bazinga.
Can Mii's not swim? Thanks for everything you've done to make this island wonderful so far. It seems like the Mii's that live here are getting used to the island life. Did you know that they get up to stuff even when you're not watching? Wish you could get some kind of daily report on Secret Society of Cool Old? Well, perhaps an MNN news station is in order. Once you build one, you can get all kinds of fun reports about your Mii's daily lives. Okay, we're now... Oh, that is a big news station. Is that even going to fit anywhere on the island? I mean, I guess it could fit, like, over here or something, but... I don't know where that we might be able to fit this. I mean, I guess we could put it, like, up here or something? That will get rid of all the palm trees, but it's an option.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. Here's what's happening on our island.
Me News
The Secret
Broadcasters.
Society of Cool Old MNN News Station is now fully operational. The dulcet tones of island residents will
Why is there two N's when Me News only has one N in it?
Stop by MNN Daily to make
Oh,
sure
probably Me News Network. What am I saying?
Thanks for watching. I'm Kurumi, and you're up to date.
That would probably make more sense. So this is basically if I want active updates.
Hello, and welcome to the evening edition of Me News. Folks, we have an underdog story to report today.
What?
Jedi H Gamer has been working out lately and really getting into it. In fact, he was scheduled for leg day today. But shockingly, he simply decided to not do it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Jedi H Gamer told reporters that his lazy side won out.
Oh my
His
goodness,
mental voice in my head was telling me to stay in bed, he said. We asked residents for their reactions.
That news makes me so happy.
Oh my
I
goodness.
think I had the same idea.
Thank goodness Jedi isn't watching this stream right now.
I'm
Oh,
Dr.
gee.
Socrates, and this has been the 5 o'clock news.
Have you been enjoying the Me News broadcast? Did you know that you can replay your favorites? You can queue up old favorites anytime at the news station, but as more stories break, the older ones will eventually be delisted. Be sure to lock any favorites that you want to keep forever. You can lock up to 49 stories at any given time. Oh, okay. Oh, we got enough of this to get another level up, meaning that we can now add the guitar. So then next time Freezing Time levels up, we can give Freezing Time a guitar. And there it is. Just like I said. Okay, fine. Wait, what is quick build amenities want?
Welcome.
Oh yeah, mentioning the news station. Yeah, we don't need that. And now Jackie wants something. Right as I'm about to end stream, me wants something, and Princess Jackie is frozen up and can't move. I don't know how you could have been frozen. I mean, is someone out here good at unfreezing? Well, then, okay, I was gonna consider freezing time, but I feel like that would make the problem worse, you know? Yeah. You know, you can save your Me's favorite broadcast. Now your personality is very friendly, innocent, and so on, but your face is very calm, which is, wow, very accurate. Oh. Yeah, that is how I designed your Me, because I wanted the faces of the Mi's and stuff, like, in terms of the design, I wanted it to look as much as possible to the actual character. And while there was some difficulty in finding a hairstyle that felt the most fitting, that's going to be a challenge for if I add other Touhou characters, is finding a hairstyle that best fits them. Okay, me and Doc are a bit busy right now. Who is available here to unfreeze Jackie? I consider freezing time, but again, I feel like that would make the problem worse. So I guess that just leaves Jedi to save the day. So, sorry, I know you're relaxing on the island there, but you need to help. Someone needs to help Jackie here. And unfortunately, that's going to have to be you, Jedi. You're going to have to step up and stop being lazy.
Bye-bye. Won't my move.
I mean, I guess I could have done it myself as the Gamer Prime, but
No.
I wanted to find a good me to help them. I want to focus more on me's helping each other out as the island evolves. And I guess this will at least get Jedi and Jackie to start getting to know each other. Because according to the game, they're currently complete strangers. So at least there they've acquainted. And now another me wants something. Ooh. Okay, now Freezing Time wants something. What, are you mad I didn't pick you to unfreeze Jackie?
I would just love it if there were a vending machine right here.
It is a very specific spot to put a vending machine. And again, once a building or a new meme moves in, I feel like this isn't really going to work. Also, that is an expensive vending machine. You'd better use that vending machine often, because that was an I did not realize the vending machine was that expensive.
That'll make life
I mean, I guess it's a bit fitting, but it's like... I think I would have preferred a much better spot for the vending machine than that, so I might move that later. For what? Because that is an oddly specific spot for a vending machine. I really don't think works all that well. Okay, I think we've finally gotten it to where no one wants anything right now. It's simple. She got froze because she played too much Pokemon, or maybe her wish to be friends with Freezing Time literally froze her. Okay, alright, let's get out of here while we still have a chance, because... Okay, save progress. Okay, we're out of here. We're done. Because I don't want to be... I guess it's somewhat like our relationship with Katana Zero. Okay. With that, like I said, we're ending it here because I'd like to get started on my movie night with Doc. Don't mind, but you're not sure whether it's a good idea. Ugh, my cord got stuck under the chair. My headphone cord. Ah. There we go. Alright, so I think I'm just going to raid Nui, just to keep it simple, because I don't want to take too long looking for a raid option. So hopefully she's still alive. Okay, good, she is. Yeah, I'm not going to focus too much on the game she's playing. I'm just going to chat about Tomodachi life. And then maybe ask if she'd be interested in being a me on my island. Because I feel like she'd get along well with everyone. So with that being said... let's see, what the time of day it is, I guess it depends on how long it takes for me and Doc to have movie night. That'll decide if I have enough time for another live stream tonight. Because had I realized I'd be streaming for this long, maybe I would have streamed something else. I mean, this was a good size stream for Tomodachi Life, that's for sure. But I think this is a pretty good way of doing things where for streams where I'm playing something else, that at the start of each stream I just briefly check up on the island, you know, collect the offerings, see what the Miis might want. And then for streams like this where I dedicate the entire stream towards Tomodachi Life, I can focus towards like adding some new Miis. So again, knowing that if I do stream later tonight, it might be a short one, I guess it's going to come down to what I feel like playing. Because, I mean, in terms of the games I was interested in playing, it was going to be either more Elden Ring or more something else. Because, I mean, I guess... Because I don't think there's much of any decent job openings off the job board site I normally check. But I'd be down to check for at least something, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what I'm in the mood to play later. So the only other option then would be some more Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which, well, technically I beat that game last stream. Because, yeah, I managed to defeat Richter to prevent Dracula from being resurrected. Otherwise, next stream, I guess we'll see if we have time and I'm in the mood for a stream tomorrow after my side job. That's always an option. Wait, I didn't beat the game. I mean, I technically did. I stopped him. The castle went down and the threats... We could talk more about it at movie night. For now, let's go ahead and get the raid started, so... Clarification, I beat Richter, not Richter. Nonetheless, I'm gonna get the raid started. Doc, you and me can chat about that on movie night. So with that being said, thank you everyone for watching. And as always, if you enjoyed this stream and wish to see more of my content, feel free to leave a like and subscribe and click the notification bell to stay notified of future uploads. For those of you watching on Twitch, feel free to leave a follow and also click the notification bell. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky. I'm always active there. And I also have a Discord server that, should you be willing to be respectful and abide by the rules, I'm down to send you an invite where on the server you can stay updated with stream announcements, chat with my regulars, post some memes, as well as be able to join the voice channel where you can chat with me live on stream. And until next time, this is the Gamer of Gamers, and stay excellent, everyone!